Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a free collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so what does my collective need to know today? Claim your independence, cat spirit. So I am getting that somebody has tried to take your independence away from you, or they have tried to make out like you are not independent, but you are very independent. This could be, with this squirrel spirit, believe in yourself, because somebody didn't want you to believe in yourself, your own gifts, your own skills, your own talents, and confidence as well. Something to do with they didn't want you to be confident. With this squirrel and the nuts, I'm getting bad nuts. People who have a bad mind, bad man type of energy. Okay? Freedom is yours. Bad man, bad woman. Okay? Freedom could be fighting for your freedom. Financial freedom. Freedom is yours. Okay, we've got the number 13, the number 57, and the number 33. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. And then we've got canary spirit, sing your own song and let it shine. So you could be a singer, okay, dancing to the beat of your own drum. You may like to sing other people's music or make your own. Something to do with singing. So let your voice be heard. Let your voice be heard. Bring your ideas to life. Ideas? I said that quite weird, didn't I? Bring your ideas to life. So, electric eel spirit. So bringing them ideas to life. Bringing them to life. So you've got a lot of good ideas. Be playful and creative with your ideas. Somebody could have tried to stop you from being creative, because your creative skills is going to bring you financial freedom. Okay, or it's going to help you be free. Free up your mind, free up your body. Something surrounding releasing some sort of energy via music. Rabbit spirit, now is a lucky time. So you are hopping into a very abundant era. And somebody doesn't want you, if you have your own independent business, somebody doesn't want you to have your own independent business. Dream the world into being. Lizard spirit and spider spirit, make your dreams real. So your dreams are becoming reality, okay? So see the bigger picture. Big ideas, big mind, okay? Big ideas, big mind, what's going to give you a lot of money, a lot of money. Turn knowledge into wisdom, your knowledge. Somebody could be jealous of your knowledge, okay, your wisdom, how you turn your knowledge into wisdom. People could be trying to copy and paste your knowledge, but they don't understand because they've not converted that into wisdom. Another copy and paster, okay. Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacles. So somebody who's been trying to create some sort of obstacles and blockages, they're being removed. Could have been restricted in some way, shape or form because someone is trying to restrict your growth. Maybe even your voice. They don't want your voice to be heard. If you are a singer, maybe something surrounding writing lyrics, you can write in a song. You can sing that in a tune. Butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. So going through a transformation period, learning to spread your wings because you are like a beautiful butterfly. Be light, think light, spread your wings and fly, take flight. Swan spirit, time for a deep dive within your own mind. Diving deep and tapping into and tuning into your own gifts and skills. We've got turtle spirit, slow and steady, wins a race. Somebody around you is trying to, it's like a race to them. We've got dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. Someone who you was loyal to, okay, life is a mystery. They want this to be a mystery there. Someone who you was loyal to is very cunning also, think on your feet. Where they're trying to create some sort of blockages and stop your independent business, maybe even throat chakra blockages, because they don't want you to be able to sing. Vulture is someone who's a vulture. Nothing is wasted. Someone who wants to just like gobble up your success and take it as their own. Wasp spirit, sometimes life stings. 555. Okay, so someone who's got a nasty sting, venomous, poisonous, okay, is very jealous. Embrace it in between, that you are able to be in between worlds, okay? Between the physical world and the spiritual world. They are jealous of this connection. Very strong connection to the angelic realm, okay? Very strong connection to spirit and animal guides, okay? Very strong connection to spirit and animal guides. So maybe even like Dr. Dolittle type of vibes, and maybe even like a Syrian type of energy surrounding you. Dolphin spirit, that and this are true. So you could be a truth seeker, okay, and you are around a lot of venomous people, okay? Time to heal from these people. Watch your words, alright? You are never alone. So these venomous people with this crow have been doing some sort of death magic, okay? Because they don't like how you come across, like you just seem to just hop along in life and everything just seems easy. Somebody thinks your life seems easy. A snake, okay? Someone who's venomous, poisonous and very cunning, but they don't see the bigger picture, okay? Skunk spirit is someone who chats pure shit and, well, whatever comes out of their mouth is not but pure shit, and their energy, their aura stinks because of some sort of possession with like a snake spirit. Know your worth, and they don't want you to know your worth because they've always been very cunning. With this dog spirit, it could be someone who barks at you, like barks orders or commands, or trying to command you, or someone who wants to command some sort of demonic spirits to attack. Seahorse spirit, watch and wait, and use your mind wisely. Someone could be trying to change the way you think, but we've got and create illusions. Truth transcends illusions, creating a lot of illusions. Coyote spirit, trust the divine detours, who's trying to create some sort of diversions and a detour. These snakes, these venomous people, these bad nuts, who don't want you to believe in yourself, but they can see your potential, okay? They know. They can see that, and that's why they are 0909, or that's why they have been attacking you. Let spirit be your guide. Hawk spirit. So listen to your spirit guides, okay? And somebody's watching you like a hawk also. Giraffes have long necks, isn't it, right? So this is somebody who you put your neck on the line for at some point. Someone who you was loyal to, alright? Hummingbird, be here now, okay? But don't focus on the past. Focus on this bright future. We've got moth spirit. Surrender now. Surrender to the divine, okay? Surrender to the divine and bring your ideas to life. Someone's very jealous, so they've been doing some sort of death spells. be generous of spirit. But you've got a lot of generous, abundant ideas, and people are jealous of the way your brain thinks and your good ideas. With this lion spirit, you are a leader, you are very powerful, and let that with the peacock spirit, let it shine. White raven spirit, trust in the magic. Somebody could have been doing some sort of dark magic because they don't know, they didn't know you had such a strong connection to the divine. For one, they didn't have a clue. And then we've got chameleon spirit. You are always changing, adjusting and adapting to different environments and surroundings. And people are quite jealous on how you adjust and adapt. And it looks, or it appears to be, that you always seem to come out on top, okay? And turn your knowledge into wisdom. I mentioned this earlier, didn't I? And you turn that knowledge into wisdom, and you turn that pain into power. That's why people view you as very lucky. You may be taking time out, okay? If not, maybe you are called to take time out to rest, rejuvenate, focus on yourself, your own healing. Somebody could have tried to take something from you and leave you with nothing, but you always seem to alchemize and you always seem to create more with this koi fish spirit. We've got scarab beetle spirit. Magic works through you. And you still manage to sing. You still manage to dream a little dream. You still manage to spread your wings, okay, and fly. And you're very light also, maybe very light on your feet, okay? Could be a light worker, very light. Even if you don't wear lots of colour, your mind is very colourful. Your mind is very colourful. Your mind is very colourful. You are very strong. You are very powerful. And people do not like how you transform. With this moth, because of your light, because of how light you are, again, you could quite possibly be a light worker, okay? Because of that light within, you attract these moths. Like a moth is attracted to the light. Dream the world into being. You could be trying to make some changes in the world, and these changes have a lot of people worried. Because maybe with these very snake-like people, these very cunning, devious people, they're not going to have any access to that. Because they've barely ever had a nice word to say about you behind your back. Take the lead. Stag spirit. Because you are a leader, okay? And these are a set of followers who barely have a nice thing to say about anybody. It's always negative comments about people, and if they give anyone a nice compliment or stuff like that, it's not genuine compliments. There's a lot of jealous, toxic type of energy with this snake type of energy. Take a leap of faith. But you are leaping into, with this buffalo spirit, an abundant universe will provide. But we've got to be at home. So you could even work from home, or even if you don't work from home, maybe you are taking some sort of time out in the future to focus on yourself so you can reclaim your power. Panther spirit, because somebody wants your personal power. Somebody wants your leadership position. Somebody wants to be in your boots. But they're a snake. Like on Toy Story, there's a snake in my boot. learn from the past. All ears. Because Spirit is telling you, okay, trying to work through other readers to tell you that people, they're here to listen. And maybe you've been listening to the wrong people's opinions, okay, or other people have been listening to the wrong people's opinions and they've not got their best interests at heart. Porcupine Spirit, time for beginning mind. So maybe learning something new, starting a new cycle, beginning a new cycle, and it's an ending of an era, embracing the in-between, from one cycle to the next, the in-between of both worlds, okay, the physical world and the spirit world. Think on your feet there, because again, there's a lot of snakes, a lot of people from the past who want to charge at your abundance and take you out of your position through jealousy and spite. You've also got like a very childlike energy, not childish, okay, childlike. And I'm getting charring, some sort of chores. Somebody wants to leave their chores to other people. It's one of these snakes. They expect other people to do everything for them. I'm getting quite possibly you're quite independent, alright, and they always need a big large group, a big gang or something surrounding them of like-minded people who are just as snaky as them. We've got sweet results, awake, bee spirit. There's a lot of sweet results, okay? A lot of honey, a lot of that nectar, a lot of that juicy. And that's what these snakes and these cunning people want. When they're trying to create some sort of obstacles or blockages in your path, whichever area that is, whichever direction you go, trying to create blockages. Everyone sneezed. Yeah. Wow. So yeah, I don't know why I sneezed then, but somebody could be trying to make you ill, lower your vibrational frequency with creating these blockages and have you feeling disheartened, because whichever area of path route you take, these snakes and these cunning devious foxes are trying to be like pure vultures where they're at it, 1818, with that energy. Someone who was like an energy vampire, someone who was like obsessed and addicted to your energy because you've got a very sweet energy. Somebody who expects loyalty, but they've never give you any loyalty back. But they want to keep it a mystery and act like they've never done anything of the sort. So I am getting somebody in your energy who's like a gaslighter, who wants your personal powers, your spiritual gifts, your connection to the divine, your powers for themselves. Because they want to be able to shine the way you do. Yeah, they want to be able to shine the way you do. Be fearless, be bold. 1919, badgering the witness is what I'm getting. Life is speeding up. So if you feel like things were slowing down, things are going to start to move forward and abundance is going to come to you very quickly. Like 1 minute you seem to have been struggling, okay, and the next minute all of a sudden you are rich, and I mean stinking rich. But these snakes are after that, your riches, your energies, your gifts. Your witches. Could be some new studies. I'm definitely getting like some new type of studies. Or a new beginning, learning something new. And maybe inheriting some sort of spiritual gift what you never knew you had. Or just all of a sudden picking up like a new skill. Or somebody didn't know you had these skills. Let spirit be your guide. Tapping into your spirit guides. Okay. But I'm getting a very earthly type of energy. You don't have to be an earth sign, but very grounded, very down to earth, very like motherly. Okay. Giving bread. Okay. Getting like feeding child or children. Feeding child or children. And we've got twin iron. Bringing some sort of balance, some sort of peace, some sort of harmony. Could be something to do for some with a court case. Okay. With that badger in the witness and twin iron. We've got Ariel. Lots of animals in the background. Okay. And Haniel. Some sort of light, love. Higher vibrational frequency. A higher vibrational frequency. We've got unicorn, so like a majestic type of energy. Earth type of energy, very grounded within your roots. Somebody could be trying to affect your roots. Okay, or somebody wants the very same roots and the very same background and how things seem to flow and pour from you. How things seem to flow and pour from you. Like butterflies or moths there. And here's the treasure. And somebody wants this treasure for themselves. Or somebody treasures you. Somebody is treasuring you. All the two's there. And there's going to be, maybe if you are going to court, for some, in some sort of legal battles, justice, 2233 is going to be served. And for those who are not going to court, okay, spiritual court, the Most High is bringing some sort of justice and balance and peace. And the hammer there. Because you stand with the sword of truth and your heart is as light as a feather. Your heart is as light as a feather. I'm getting... For some people could have wanted to breadcrumb you since a child. But the Most High is never going to let you go without. And quite possibly something to do with feeding the child or children. Feeding the child or children. Really helping people. Feed the children. Feed the kids. Because you are very wise, okay? You've got a natural healing energy. You have a very good heart, okay? The angels sing with you. There's something surrounding some sort of angelic melodies. Melody could be significant. Very strong connection. Somebody knows you have a very strong connection to the divine also. A lot of people can see that. And these jealous snakes want that very connection, that very life path what you have. Ark of Covenant. Alchemizing. Okay. So transmuting all that negative energy back into positive energy and alchemizing a lot of negative energy. We've got a star there. Could be linking to some sort of Hebrew type of stuff. Maybe you have a lot of knowledge surrounding Hebrew angels. A lot of knowledge surrounding the angelic realm and animals, spirit guides. And Gabriel, he's blowing his horn, answering the call. Because you are pure, okay? You are ready to fly. You could be doing some write-ups, okay? Some sort of research for some. Writing your own melodies, your own tunes. Dancing to the beat of your own drum, okay? Also getting some sort of like Australian type of energy. Tribal. Boomerang. Anyone who's been sending negative energy towards you, it's just boomeranging back to them, is what I'm getting. It's just boomeranging back to them, because the Divine's taking notes and calling judgment on these toxic, karmic snakes and these cunning, devious people. Lily, or Lils, or Lilies, could be significant. Lilies. Tapping and tuning in to that Buddha type of energy. Buddha. And then like some sort of incense stick. Insects wanted to come out there. Oh, here's the vulture in the background here. So many vultures. So many vultures who want to eat up your crops, the fruits of your labour, who want a piece of whatever you are baking. You can also be a baker, okay? Your own recipes, baking, cooking, okay? Haniel. You are blossoming and you are blooming, and people can see that light within, and that's what they want. Someone wants your light. Somebody wants your light. Okay. Could also have a good connection to like shamanic type of ancestors. Pony ride. Okay. Pony ride, pony tail, and somebody wants to ride your tail. Oh look, we've got a wolf there. A ravaging wolf who wants to ravish you. Sandalphon, some sweet melodies, some sweet tunes, some angelic tunes. Maybe get called to listen to angel music, okay? 432 hertz, 369 hertz, okay? 528 when people start to hit. Egyptian type of energy, right? Somebody could be jealous of you being some sort of medium, some sort of psychic, okay? They could have also been working with like the Lord of the Flies. So someone around you throughout your life has been working with low vibrational negative energies and putting you under attack, okay? That's not going to end well. That is definitely not going to end well. And you could be in Keeper Keys Club. But it's not going to end well. Especially for some, whoever's psychic, these people have been putting you under psychic attack because they are jealous of how wise you actually are, okay, and how in tune you are with the universe. Your connection with the universe and how balanced you are. So somebody could have tried to put you out of whack, and somebody definitely wants your connection to the universe. And spirit realm with these butterflies could have also been through dark night of the soul because of this chaos and people trying to put you in darkness, okay? But you can go through several different periods of dark night of the soul, and that is all about it. And coming through the darkness, okay, back into the light and transmuting that negative energy and not losing sight of yourself and who you are, because somebody wants you to lose yourself Somebody also wants your soul purpose. Somebody's wanting your soul purpose, okay? Because they want this freedom, this free type of energy for themselves. Because it is financial freedom and a lot of abundance and a power position, like a leader, a good ruler, a good leader. If you are a writer, again, be careful of your words. If you write music, maybe some music could have been low vibrational. Something surrounding maybe being a bit more higher vibrational in your music, in your songs, or listening to high vibrational frequency. So the Most High can help pour abundance back within you and through you, work through you, and help you gain a closer connection and help with some sort of being the breadwinner. Because somebody is the breadwinner, okay? Somebody is the breadwinner. Eskimo. Somebody could have tried to kick you out in the cold because they don't like how well you alchemize things. And again, adjusting and adapting, so it could have felt like you was left out in the cold, or somebody wanted to give you the cold shoulder, okay? The kettle's just clicked. Cold shoulder. Maybe for some, you could be working with people who are homeless. For some, working with people who are homeless, or trying to help people get off the streets for some. Okay, into a warm house, which is going to be some sort of delivering good news, which is going to be music to people's ears. Delivering good news, which is going to be music to people's ears. Maybe have some sort of a Jewish name or a Jewish background. And they know that your heart is like a crystal, it's like a jewel. Somebody knows your heart's like a rare jewel. Someone knows how rare you actually are. They are seeing that. Maybe if these illusions have been confusing people, they'd be seeing that. We've got Asriel. Okay. For some, Asriel could be working to bring an ending. Look, we've got a crow here. Death magic to a situation. Alright? Somebody is also trying to work with the Grim Reaper, doing death magic. Some space type of energy. Could be a starseed. You could be a starseed. Rickbio. Somebody could be trying to bring an ending to a starseed, a light worker. Somebody could be trying to bring an ending to a starseed, a light worker, but I'm getting ancestors and Jesus ain't having that. Because this child, these children, is a child of God, a child of... Somebody's got a very angelic baby, or babies, or very angelic presence. Yeah. We've got Metatron. May have like some sort of a protection amulet or something with Metatron on that. Or Metatron. Something to do with your DNA. Your DNA is linking straight to Jesus. Your blood is like the same blood as Jesus. Like Jesus runs through you. Your veins. Well, that's good, isn't it? Jesus runs through you. Archangel Metatron. And Raphael, some sort of healing, balance, okay? Then we've got Uriel. If you have had a child or a baby who has passed on, your baby is within God's arms, okay? The Sun. For some, because this is a collective reading, and with Metatron, there's something surrounding your DNA. Spiritual awakening, we've got like Acorn. Divine crown, divine gifts. Fire within your soul. Somebody could be trying to put out your fire within your soul. Because your soul is Jesus' soul. The fire within your heart, the passion. But your heart is as light as a feather. It always has been. You've always been the breadwinner. Maybe you've always been good at baking, good at cooking, okay? Very in tune with some, like you could have alien DNA. And that's how you are able to balance and bring harmony. Light as a feather, light on your toes, very light, very balanced. But somebody wants to give you some sort of a cold shoulder and have you like freezing out in the cold. So you could be surrounded by a lot of cold-hearted people. For some, you could be a reader, you could be a psychic, alright? Some of these fake, false readers are very, very jealous of your gifts. But Archangel Michael is protecting you, okay? Some people are under judgment, okay, for being very jealous of your gifts. This could be why they're doing some sort of death, but you're very connected, like, very knowledgeable. And I don't know if you can see it. We've got Isis there, and we've got, like, the infinity and different symbols. So maybe you've got a lot of knowledge on some sort of, like, symbols, alright? A lot of knowledge on some sort of symbols. So you're going to know what this is, darling. Metatron. I'm also getting Saint Germain type of energy. Saint Germain. How's weird. And somebody's been working with his ears on. Somebody has been wanting to gain some sort of power or skills using that of a low vibrational frequency against you. Because of some like peacock type of energy, maybe surrounding eggs, golden child. Here's a snake again, look. Because there was like fire within you, someone's tried to stop that from igniting. Golden egg, golden child. You have always been a golden child. Could be something to do with like mating season. Somebody doesn't want you to mate with anybody else, okay? And again, I am getting that somebody has been working with Lord of the Flies. Lord of the Flies and stuff like this. We've got Galileo. Galileo, yeah? Who was helping block these attacks and bring balance, peace, harmony within your world and help you to alchemize. have been working with the spirit of death. Crystals. Something to do with some sort of crystals. Okay. There's a crow there in the background and there's a skull. Could be something to do with skull and bones. Skull and bones. Toxic type of energy. Lots of crows in the background. A crow here. Skull there. Also the way your facial features are placed. Somebody thinks you are perfect. The way your facial features are placed. And every time you turn over a new leaf, them leaves just seem to be like golden leaves. And if you are a writer, writing a story or a book or anything like that, always turn a new leaf. No matter what. Every time somebody tries to end you or create a blockage, you always seem to turn over a new leaf and alchemize everything. And alchemize and transmute, okay? For some could be working within chemistry, okay? Something to do with combinations. So much like intelligence. Again, that knowledge into wisdom. So much intelligence. There's a lot of balance, peace and harmony coming in your future. A lot of travelling around. Circad Hersey. A lot of travelling around. Maybe a sacred traveller. Because you could even be staying at home, but you are still travelling around. And Archangel Michael is always surrounding you, bringing balance and protecting you. I'll be fighting for justice, some of you, fighting to bring divine justice. With Jesus. And we've got Sophia and Gabriel. And then we've got Michael. And then the Twin Iron again. That's a good combo to be pulling in any deck. For some, there's like a baby or a grandchild, okay? For some, there's something surrounding losing a baby, okay? For some, somebody could have tried to take your baby or babies, okay? And they are... Gabriel's blowing a horn. He's been blowing that horn, okay? Because somebody's trying to take childlike innocence. Or that childlike... There is an innocent type of energy. Somebody is innocent in a certain situation. And that's what they want. There is something to do with people, these snakes and stuff like that. They have a very heavy heart. But your heart is as light as a feather. And this is because they've got so many unrepented sins. Somebody's trying to do anything they can, these malicious snakes, to make you cry. But when you cry, heaven cries with you. Somebody definitely trying to knock you off balance and stop that connection. But you always come back. You know, every time they try and end you, you always seem to come back and keep resurrecting. Always coming back. There's something very special about your DNA. Okay. About like something maybe even working within biology or genetics for some. And for some healing, okay, for some music, for some helping people come off the streets and getting a roof over their head. Golden eggs. I'm also getting that golden goose vibe. Okay. The energy you produce is golden. It's pure. Maybe have some sort of angelic name. Okay. Angelic type of voice. All the fours there. Angelic present. Solar system type of energy. Alien type. Okay. fire, flaming sword of God. Because you stand with the Most High. You listen. You are becoming more connected to the divine, and you are bringing more peace and balance within your world. And Archangel Michael's always protecting and defending you. And on your like crown, it's also like the universe is like just spinning, like right above your head, like even though something seems to be like God knows how many million light years away, you seem to know these things. You seem to know these things. Maybe somebody feels like you are from a different planet. These vultures who just think you are a regular schmegular. And people could be stopping you from getting older and end you far too soon. There could also be an older female who wants your world in their hand, or somebody who feels like they want your full world. Somebody wants your full world. Which is madness. Someone wants everything you are, all you are, for themselves. And it's like some people, because they're not all there in the head, they think they control the full universe. But they don't. So it's very cunning, conniving, controlling type of energy where they don't like to see you being free. And I'm getting you, you're very like natural looking, natural beauty, okay? Flowers in your hair, plaits for the feminine, okay? Flowers in your hair. And for the masculine, there's a grandmother figure coming through who's saying hello. That's to a masculine. A grandmother figure coming through saying hello. She wants to let you know that you have always been her world. She's with Jesus now, and Sophia. She is passing through judgment, okay? She's been going through some sort of judgment. And she's seen the light. She's seen the light. She always knew that you had a higher calling, a higher destiny. She always knew you was going to be the breadwinner and be good with child or children, okay? There's definitely something about working with child or children too. A very nurturing type of energy. Very nurturing. Spirit, okay? Angels, ancestors, your spirit guides are swooping in on these karmics. They are zoning in on these karmics. And Archangel Uriel is trying to sever any of them cords so you can be free again to dance, to fly, to sing. Some of these people are about to meet their maker. Oh yeah, some of these people are about to meet their maker. They were getting attacked by Egyptian ancestors. Somebody is under the attack of Egyptian ancestors for what they've been doing. They could try to tamper with your dreams, like creating blockages deliberately. Maybe trying to block you from singing for some, or even humming. Yeah. Now if they've pushed you into darkness, now they are pushed into darkness and they're getting dragged into darkness by ancestors is what I'm getting there. Egyptian ancestors, that some people are getting absolutely ravished. These snakes, these vultures who want your abundance, who want your bread, who wants a piece of your bread, But they didn't even earn that. They didn't even earn that. Surrounded by cherubs. Oh, mine not cherub. Surrounded by cherubs. Constantly. If you have lost a baby there, your baby is now a cherub. Okay. I've got like a bird arrow, which is like Cupid, okay? And if you have been writing music or something, your cherub, this is for some, your cherub or cherubis, they want you to sing. They want you to sing and hum a tune. And don't get so hung up on these big baboons. Because, you know, baboons have got a red butt, aren't they? Oh, they're getting an ass whopping by ancestors and they've been pushed into the dark. And that's what happens when you mess with a chosen one, someone who's got a very angelic presence. Someone who's very mystical and magical. But they wanted to be seen as mystical and magical, but they've been doing dark things. Very dark things. Like working with that of a low vibrational frequency. They are under judgment, okay? They are under judgment. You are being illuminated. Something surrounding you are more powerful than what you believe. People really underestimated your power, your potential. Some people maybe don't believe you are still here for some. Okay. For some, I am actually getting that. People wanted you to lose some sort of hair through stress. Okay? Through causing stress. Because of how wise you are. Snow-like. Very snowy type of energy. For some, you have like a golden aura. For some, your aura is like silver. Which is just as good as each other. Let me just say that. Yeah, some is silver, some is gold. And some of these people who have been devious snakes, cunning, their souls is already sold. Because they are jealous of your calling, your connection to the divine. So they made deals with that of a low vibrational frequency. Because they are jealous of your heart. Someone who's Judas, surrounding you. Very Judas, yet they want your connection to the divine. What? Very Judas, yet they want your connection to the divine. That doesn't even make sense, does it? But that's what I'm getting. Okay, so I'm going to leave that. Yeah. Washington, D.C. could be significant. And I am going to leave that there. Sending peace, love and light.